2 and 3 o'clock in the morning playing Farmville.
Farmville. Evil.
I hope you're the first one in the altar tonight if you're here. Now, I'm not going to ask for a show of hands because probably 2/3 of you've heard of it. I've never heard of it until just a few days ago. So I decided to do the research. It's unbelievable how many hours a week mamas are playing Farmville. You know why? You're addicted.
You're addicted.
You're addicted. And get mad at your kids because they're not doing their schoolwork. And the house is in disarray and in chaos and dirty. And you're hoping the husband will bring some pizza home so you won't have to cook supper.
That's right, you lazy wives.
If you think this is trivial, you're the one that's in trouble. You think this is silly, you're in trouble.
Oh, man.
I'm talking about, I read the reports. I read some articles on it. I decided I was going to find out about it. I can't get over what's happening to our country.
Farmville.
If you got 3 and 4 hours to waste on a computer, you need a life. You need a job. Matter of fact, ladies, I'll teach you, women ought to try to stay home with the kids. You ought to get a job. Get somebody else to take care of your kids. Amen. Well, I can see the eyes shifting now. Boy, I'm in trouble. I've brought it up, hadn't I? I didn't even know it existed. What are you doing if you're guilty? I pray to God there's nobody in here doing that. I'll sell you my farm. I mean, you got the time to waste on that. I'll sell you a real farm. I figure somebody dumb as you, I can make a killing.
Oh, my gosh.
You trying to insult me, preacher? Yes, sir, I sure am. If you've got that much time, you are don't you dare get onto some kid for texting. No, don't you do that.
Said preacher brother.
Not while you're playing on your farm. I read where they're spending, some people are spending 4 to 6 hours a day on Farmville. 4 to 6 hours a day. Social networking, they call it social gaming. Social gaming. What does that mean? It's a social thing. And now people are doing it 4 to 6 hours a day. I don't know where you find the time. Not explain why you come into church Sunday morning looking like you're about half dead. You was up to 2 o'clock planting. I read a newspaper article from May of '09. It's almost a year old. It said American teenagers send or receive an average of 2,272 text messages per month.
Bethany's over 3.
Or 80 per day.
She's retarded. She's going to hell.
And this morning when I preached on this stuff and warned you about the traps and looked into the eyes of some young people that are already zombies, I thought for sure somebody would come and see me. Say, Brother Ron, you're right. I need to get it fixed. And see, when you get in a trap, you can't get out. And some of you's in the trap.
A trap.
It's killing me.
A trap.
Oh, trap.
It's killing me.
Trap.
I tell my wife all the time, I watch it, but what do I do about it? And I'm talking about one of the best churches. I'm pastoring one of the best churches. I don't want to know what's going on in those churches where this stuff never gets brought up.
Farmville.
I don't want to know what goes on in those churches where the pastor's doing it just as much as everybody else.
You don't want to know about Eddie Buford.
Amen. And then preaches on Sunday about let's all air our differences aside so we can all get along and make this world a better place to live. You ain't going to make this world a better place to live. This world's going to hell in a handbasket. God says it's going to get worse and worse and worse. And Jesus is going to come and get us out of here. Now, I listen to myself preach every week. I preach Sunday school, Sunday morning, Sunday night, preach the nursing home today, preach Wednesday night, average preaching 18 to 21 times a month. I know what I preach on. This takes up probably less than 1/10 of it. So don't leave here saying, boy, he is really harping on that a lot lately. No, you are engaged in it a lot lately. And guilt will make you think it's the only thing I preach on. What's the problem? Abundance of idleness.